Previously on General Hospital.
Wow. Don't you think I look absolutely fabulous?
Nicholas showed up.
In Switzerland?
He was on his way up to the chateau. I don't think Stefan even knew he was there.
Now, are you sure Nicholas wasn't in on it?
No, I'm not sure. He could have been.
What's wrong?
Luke was right. Everyone was right. I put all of my faith in all the wrong people. I just spoke with Detective Taggart, and he has a search warrant to search your home.
You can search my property. I have nothing to hide. Need a cup of coffee.
Thanks, Mike. Oh, you're entirely welcome, Sonny. I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
It's not the face of a happy man.
It is now. When'd you get back?
Last night?
For him, he got a smile. Nice.
Well, he doesn't get in my face every time I turn around. You know, every time you always try to give me advice.
It's another father-son bonding moment.
He just gets on my nerves every once in a while. How'd it go with...
He thinks it went well. But he doesn't know that we cracked his Humpty Dumpty open and cloned the computer chip inside. What about here in town? Any good news?
They busted Jax last night.
Really? What for?
They picked him up at the airport with a key of heroin in his bag. And now Brenda thinks it's my fault.
She does?
Yeah, go figure.
So the cops think that he's a dealer or just a mule?
Well, I laid out the whole Dorman situation for Taggart. He doesn't believe me. So I got Jason on you know, keeping an eye on the wacko doctor. If he makes a move, I'm gonna nail him.
What are you, the auxiliary Port Chuckles police force, man? I mean, do they give you a tax break for this, or maybe pick up your expenses?
I don't know. It's... How'd it go in Switzerland?
Well, Stefan got a little aggressive when I tried to throw his Easter egg over an Alp. And other than that, it went as planned. Except for one surprise. I saved little Nicholas's life.
How did you get that?
I'm glad you're here, Nicholas. I've been looking for you.
That egg belonged to me before I gave it to Lulu, so why do you have it? And since when does it open?
It was modified so that a microchip could be placed inside for safekeeping.
Nice of you to tell me.
Nicholas, there are reasons for that.
As always.
Before you take your uncle to task, you should know that the information contained on that chip is critical to the future of our family.
Why, is there a map inside that tells where all the bodies are buried? You didn't answer my question. How did you get this?
Alexis, would you excuse us, please?
No problem. I'll be upstairs if you need me.
You went to Switzerland, didn't you?
Yes, I did. No one was hurt, except for Luke Spencer. But he tried to get in my way. I had no choice. I apologize for not telling you before. Can you forgive me? Come give me a hug and let's put this behind us.
I have never been more angry with you than I am right now.
Unfortunately, we have a system for channeling that anger.
Won't work.
I think it will.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
So what's going on?
I have been cursing Luke for daring to suggest that my husband could ever be anything but the most wonderful, loving man in the whole world, and today I found out that he was right. So, how could I have been so blind for so long?
Because you're a good person and you give people the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, well, not anymore. I gotta get away from him.
Come on, sit down. Tell me about it.
Where's Lucas?
He's upstairs.
Tony, I know I don't have any right to ask, but could you hold me for just a moment?
Yeah. I always have a shoulder for you, you know that.
Are you guys busy?
No, we're never too busy for you.
Yeah, what's up?
It's about BJ.
Very nice. Now turn around and show me what you're hiding.
Nice. I could be the cover girl for Nuns Weekly.
Turn around, Lucy.
Oh!
You've got to be kidding.
Oh! Where is it written that a nun can't be a little bit stylish? This is the 90s, and this is bold. This is hot. This is stylish.
Absolutely out of the question. Now take the pen out and let's get going. We've got a convent to break into.
General Hospital.
I hate this. I really, really hate this. I feel like I'm an old librarian again. Nope. This is worse.
Try to remember, we're doing this for Kevin.
Right. We're doing this for Kevin. What do you suppose the penalty is for breaking and entering a convent in France?
They'll probably make you stay there. Hurry, or we're going to miss the train. Come on, let's go.
Right.
Oh, I almost forgot.
What?
Take this.
What? I have to take a Bible? What am I supposed to do with this?
Hold it and try to remember being a virgin.
How's this?
It needs work, but we don't have enough time. Okay, pull your veil down, zip
Right.
your lips, and whatever you do, do not panic under any circumstances.
Check.
Come on, let's go. Wait.
What? Stay, go, make up your mind. What?
Turn around.
Oh.
Okay, go.
Go.
So, what do you have cooking for Felicia now? Planning to have her passport revoked?
What are you talking about?
Don't play innocent with me, Kevin. You're stalking her again.
Mac, no. My being here has nothing to do with Felicia.
Oh, right. Right, and I guess it's just a coincidence that right after she left for France, you decided to come too. Kevin, you're the one that's been playing computer tricks on her. Getting her arrested, manipulating her bank account?
No, Mac, you have to believe me. I'm here for another reason entirely.
I am through cutting you slack, Kevin. I don't care if you're my best friend. I want to know what's going on, and I want to know now.
Fine, Dad. I got released this morning on bail. Yeah, listen, I just wanted to warn you, may hit the papers today. You might want to do some damage control.
How much longer is this going to take?
As long as it takes, Miss Jacks.
Well, it's just that, you know, they've been looking for 3 hours and they haven't found anything, so...
Well, we haven't started pulling up the floorboards yet. Excuse me.
Trust me. When this is over, the city of Port Charles and the DEA are going to be facing a very large lawsuit. Yeah, I got a pretty good idea who set me up. One guess. Sorry about it, Dad, and I had to handle him. Listen, I gotta go. I'll be in touch, okay? Is that the surveillance tape?
You had a meeting here with Dr. Dorman on Friday the 2nd.
He approached me on a business investment, but I never spoke with him here. Why? What does this have to do with him?
Well, excuse the pun, but the doorman said he let him up to this apartment.
Well, he must be mistaken.
Tapes don't lie.
Wait, Dorman came here the other night looking for you.
What did he want?
I don't know, he didn't say. I just got rid of him as fast as I could.
Detective, you got a minute? Found these hidden behind the dresser.
What is it?
Can't be certain without putting it through the lab, but it looks like hydrocodone. Painkiller.
Well, in addition to selling heroin, you're also running a pharmacy.
What are you talking about?
My man found these in your bedroom.
Where?
They had their own little carrying case.
Those are mine. I take them for pain. I injured my hip in an accident.
Did you always hide your pain medication in a compact?
Brenda, don't say anything.
Look, not that it's really any of your business, but, I developed an addiction.
Mrs. Jacks, I appreciate the fact that you're trying to protect your husband, but...
Listen, the pills are mine. I was in an accident, and my doctor prescribed painkillers, and I became addicted to them. I'm currently in treatment, and I've been clean for almost a month.
It's very commendable. To make sure you stay that way, we'll take these with us. Mr. Jacks, I don't have to remind you the conditions of your bail make it a felony to leave town.
Oh, don't worry, Detective Taggart. I'll stick around until I can clear up my name. Then I intend to sue you and everyone else involved in this travesty. Enjoy the rest of your day, gentlemen. What were you thinking? You don't admit to something like that to a police officer?
It's fine. He didn't read me my rights, so nothing I said was admissible.
No, but it was still a foolish thing to do. Brave as hell. Thanks for sticking up for me like that.
You're welcome. Are you going to be okay alone?
Yeah, I'll be fine, but do you have to go straight away?
Yeah, I do. Promise me that you're not going to go after Sonny.
Who are you worried about, him or me?
It makes me really sad that you have to ask that.
I'm sorry. You were really great today. Sticking up for me like that, coming down to court. Reminded me why I fell in love with you.
Promise me you won't do anything stupid.
Promise.
What was Cassadine Jr. doing in Switzerland?
Well, he was hanging from a cliff when I found him. Came real close to just walking away, letting gravity run its course.
Would have saved you a lot of grief.
Maybe. But, you know, since I was hit by that avalanche back in '82 or '3 or whenever it was, I guess I get sentimental at high altitudes.
Well, you better be careful. If Cassadine finds out that you saved the kid's life, he's liable to put one of those medallions around you.
No, the only thing he wants around my neck is a noose. So, the cops picked up Jacks, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And they think he's smuggling smack.
No, I doubt it. I think they're just going through the motions. The judge let him loose on bail today.
Does he think you've set him up?
Of course, so I could have Brenda to myself.
You ought to steer clear of her, man. Really concentrate on Dorman's operation. It'll be a lot less complicated.
You're right. Hi, Max Scorpio.
You and the police commissioner tight?
Well, I figured I'd keep Mac in the loop, you know. Taggart's a loose cannon, that way you can keep an eye on him so he doesn't screw up the whole thing completely. Who knows? We might even nail Dorman. Yeah. What? When? Oh. Mac left town.
Well, well, well. If it isn't my favorite gangster. Long time no see, Mr. C.
Shall I have him thrown out?
No, I think you should stick around. Otherwise, I might stick my fist down his throat.
Maxie, wherever she is, I know that BJ is very happy that you still remember her.
I think about her all the time.
Well, we all do, sweetheart.
One of our favorite things was playing tag right here in the living room.
I remember the time the two of you knocked over that little antique table that used to be right down there by the end of the sofa.
I felt so bad and so scared. You were going to get mad when we found out, but we were laughing so hard, couldn't stop.
And then I came down and I started to scold you, and before I knew it, I was laughing too, and then the three of us were just standing here laughing and laughing and laughing.
And then I came in, and I asked what's going on, and you guys started laughing so much harder that I got the giggles, but I didn't even know what was funny.
And then I made us all hot fudge sundaes with cream on top.
And chocolate sauce. I won't be here Monday because we're going to Texas with grandmother. But I want you to know I didn't forget, and I never will.
Thank you, sweetheart. You know, we love you so much.
I love you too.
I do love you, Maxie. Why don't you go upstairs and play with Lucas? He'd love to see you.
Tony?
I'm sorry, I can't help it. Every time I hug Maxie, I feel BJ. I miss her so much.
I know. Me too.
So, tell me what happened with Stefan.
You are the only person that I can trust with all of this. I'm not even sure I know who the man is. But I've never met anybody before in whom the connection between actions and words was so utterly meaningless.
I can't tell you right now.
No way, Kevin. You tell me what's going on now, I'm going to take you off this train.
Mac. Can't you trust me one last time?
You do understand why that might be just a little bit difficult for me.
Yes, I do. Absolutely. All right. Here's my situation. I have one last secret. And I will tell you about it. I'll tell you everything, Mac, I swear. But I have to be able to tell Lucy first. If I don't, I'll lose her, Mac, and I can't afford that right now.
Kevin.
Look, I'm not chasing Felicia. I'm chasing Lucy, who's chasing me. It's like a big French farce, and no one is going to get hurt.
All right, well, why don't you just convince me?
All right. As you know, Lucy's a bit of a suspicious one. Well, her instinct for when I'm hiding something is pretty highly tuned right now. She left the country in the company of a blonde woman who fits Felicia's description to a T. Evidently, they put their heads together and they zeroed in on an order of nuns who have been helping me.
Did you say nuns?
Yes, nuns. I know it sounds crazy. But it'll make perfect sense once I give you the whole picture. But I can't do that until I give it to Lucy. It's a lot to ask, Mac. I know. But I'm asking. Trust me. Please.
Yeah, Kevin, it is a lot to ask. I am not letting you out of my sight.
Fair enough. Mac.
Yeah.
I won't let you down.
Okay.
Come on. Wait a minute. Don't go so fast. I can't see a damn thing with these glasses on.
I suggested that might be the case when you bought those from that guy.
Oh, please, do not tell me I told you so. I don't like it. It's not very attractive, and it is beneath you.
Listen, go away.
Leave it alone. I am starving.
It's going to blow our image. What kind of man walks around with a loaf of bread underneath their arm?
A hungry nun.
Well, pretend it's fast day.
No! What are you doing? You just broke my ribs. Ow!
Oh, my God. Mac and Kevin are in our compartment.
Oh, you are out of your mind. Oh, my gosh. What are you going to do?
Well, I suggest you just march right in there and ask Kevin what the hell is going on.
Are you crazy? We can't do that.
That's why we came here in the first place.
Yes, it is, but Mac is a cop. And Kevin might have done something wrong. And he might incriminate himself.
Yeah, well, we wouldn't want that.
I wouldn't want that.
Let's just go to another train.
The whole point is now we have to beat them there.
If we go in there, they're going to recognize us.
En voiture! Pardon, you will have to take your seat, sisters. The train is about to leave the station and it is too dangerous to stand out here. Je vous remercie.
Merci.
Shh, we're not supposed to talk.
What are we going to do?
Okay. Oh, you know what? Look, see, I had that moment where you can't decide between the round and the rectangle. I went for both. Will you be a rectangle?
It's worth a try.
Okay. Are you really with me in this?
Let's go.
Excusez-moi, ma sœur. Et là?
Les billets, s'il vous plaît. Your ticket, monsieur.
Oh, yes.
Merci. They have taken a vow of silence.
Did you ask him anything?
Merci. Pray for an old sinner, sister. Pray for an old sinner.
Sorry, sister. Maybe the conductor can fix it when he comes back.
You all right?
This is not combat, Nicholas. What do you think you're doing? Stop this! Stop it now!
Well, I can't say I'm surprised to hear Stefan lied to you.
not even that simple. He tells a whopper, and I get angry, and the beat goes on. I've never been in this place before, Tony. I don't like it.
So does this have anything to do with Stefan's interest in Catherine Bell?
No. This goes way beyond Catherine. An affair I might have been able to deal with, but this is something far more insidious. This morning, he told me he went to Switzerland.
To do what?
To get back a Fabergé egg that Nicholas gave to Lulu.
Why?
I don't know. Luke was there. Luke didn't want to give it back. So they had a terrible fight. Stefan disappears, and then he comes back, and he lays it on me like it's the most natural thing in the world. And the next thing I know, he's taking me to bed. And that's when I realized I was being handled. And he's been doing it since the first day we met.
So, what are you planning to do now?
Confront him. Tell him how I feel. And this time I'm not going to let him sweet talk his way out of anything.
Well, maybe I should go with you in case you need some help.
Thanks. No, I'll be fine. I mean, you know how I get when I'm loaded for bear. But do me a favor and leave the light on, because I may need a place to stay tonight.
You're always welcome here.
Thanks for the shoulder and for the ear. It means a lot.
Anytime.
What can I do for you, Detective Taggart?
Your friend Jax has quite the smashing apartment.
You like it? Did you find anything?
Just your girlfriend. Or his wife. I don't know, I could never keep it straight.
Well, if you didn't find anything, why are you still leaning on him? You and I both know he was set up.
Oh, yeah, I know. Dorman's using him as a stooge. What happened? Did the doctor make a play for Brenda, or is that why you're on his case, or you just have a thing for doctors?
I don't get this. I hand this thing over to him on a silver platter, and he still doesn't get it.
Not that I don't find this compelling, but I'll be over there if you need me.
Oh, man. What are you gonna do with your life?
The only thing you gave me is some cockamamie story about some respected doctor at General Hospital who's using his patients to smuggle heroin into Port Charles. Come on.
Did you bother to check it out?
As a matter of fact, I did. The patient who came in from the airport that night in question is a legitimate businessman. He flew in, he had his surgery, he flew home a week later, and as for Dorman, he's so clean he might as well run for president.
Oh, so that's it. You make a few phone calls and you can it? That's great police work there, Detective Taggart.
I was trained by the best. And don't you forget that.
Oh, yeah, Dee. Now I know you're going to crack the case.
Every lead you gave me went nowhere.
What about the kid Matt who OD'd? Did you check where he got his drugs?
I got my man checking his family's house right now and questioning his friends. So far, nobody knows where he got the stuff.
What about the nurse who testified at the trial? Rebecca, I forget her last name.
Chase.
Right.
He pulled her phone records for the past 6 months. If she called him, she used a payphone.
All right, what about the call Dorman got at the hospital that made him freak out?
The nurse said it was a man's voice. No way to trace it.
Ooh, impressive. What about Dorman?
I've gotten around-the-clock surveillance on him since 0600 this morning, so you, my little friend, I'd better be right about this.
Don't you worry about it, because I know Dorman right now is sitting on a big shipment of grade A heroin that he can't move because his pal, Harry, is dead. But my guess is the people who fronted the shipment are getting a little nervous because they want their money, and if they don't get their money soon, they're going to be upset. So he's got to make a move now.
Then we will bust him. Now, is there anything else I can do for you, Mr. Corinthos?
Yeah. Why don't you explain to me, if you're following all these leads, why are you still busting Jack's chops?
Maybe you're not as smart as you think you are, Mr. Corinthos. The more we keep the heat turned up on Jax, the more Dorman's going to think he's in the clear, the more confident he gets, the sooner he'll make a mistake, and then we can take him down.
Oh! If I'm not mistaken, I think you just said something very intelligent, and you're trusting me with your confidence. Why?
Worry about it. Take your mind off that lousy love life of yours.
Luke's Mike speaking.
Yeah, is Sonny there?
Who's asking?
This is Jackson. I just got an answer to my question.
Hi, Luke. I'm looking for Sonny.
Oh, it's not a real good time. Nice to see you too, Brenda.
You need to help Jax.
I can't believe I'm doing this. But that's what friends are for, right? And he is my buddy. As long as I'm here to keep an eye on things. Am I saying things, or is that nun reading her Bible upside down?
Is Mac the best or what? He thinks Kevin's stalking me. That's why he's come halfway around the world to protect me. He's gonna blow his gasket when he realizes this is me.
How am I going to tell Lucy the truth? Just say the words, I guess, and hope she doesn't hate me. Because there is no choice. I've got to do it. Once and for all, I'm going to put all this behind me. That's strange. I don't remember this order of nuns taking a vow of silence.
Whatever he's done, we'll work it out together. Oh, look at him, all pensive. He looks so cute. I'd sure like to have him alone in this compartment. God, I am so hungry I could eat my arm. And this vow of silence thing is driving me crazy. How can anybody live like this?
Are you okay? Well, I know this tunnel. We should be out in a... Okay. I'm sorry. Excusez-moi, monsieur. I'd swear that cross-eyed nun with the round glasses just felt me up.
Why are we coming to a stop?
We're at the station.
Les passeports, s'il vous plaît.
Since when do you need a passport once you're inside a country?
Well, we're near the Spanish border. It's a control point. Hold on.
My passport's missing.
Yeah, so is mine.
Okay, what do you say? We need to make tracks, right?
Just relax. They won't be going anywhere for a while. Thanks for the distractions.
Wow. We make quite a team, don't we?
I already told the police Jax was set up. There's nothing more I can do.
I don't believe that.
What do you want from me, Brenda?
Well, I mean, you have an organization, right? That means you can find out anything that you want.
What do you think I've been doing for the last 2 months?
I just want you to remember that Jax is the one who pulled you out of that cave. He saved your life. You owe him.
No, I don't owe him. You know, but I've given the police everything I have.
Well, they still think something's going on. For the last 3 hours, they've been tearing our apartment apart. They have the place staked out. I mean, they're treating Jax like he's some kind of drug kingpin.
I'm warning you, Nicholas, what you are doing can have dangerous consequences.
What's the matter? Am I annoying you?
I did not teach you the practice of Tai Chi to use for this purpose.
I guess the cat's out of the bag now, isn't it? Come on. Come on, do it. Are you afraid to show me what kind of man you really are?
Forgive me, Nicholas. I got carried away.
You wanted to hit me.
No. You're the last person in the world I would ever want to hurt.
Oh, really? I'm glad to see you're so concerned for me.
Nicholas, please. Tell me, what is troubling you?
Nothing.
Nicholas, I have been trying to make an effort at home. I was hoping you might have noticed.
Oh, yeah. I've noticed.
All right. Well, if nothing else, we have just demonstrated what a powerful tool the mind can be. Now let's harness it. Whatever your problem is, let it go. Find the peace and balance within.
I'm not going to find that here.
Where are you going?
Find my peace.
Wait. Nicholas! Nicholas! You walking away this way never solves anything. Nicholas!
What's up? Well, I just had a long talk with Bobby, and I think she's finally come to her senses about Cassadine. She's on her way over there right now to read him the Riot Act.
Well, that's music to my ears. Maybe this will turn out to be not such a bad day after all, huh? Well, let me know if you hear anything else.
Hi, how are you?
I need to speak with Stefan. Where is he?
You know, he's in with Nicholas right now, and I probably would not disturb them. They're having a private session. Is there something I can help you with?
No.
Oh, and by the way, this came for you. It's from Justice Ward. Justice? Yeah, that's odd. Listen, I've got a phone call to return. Let's see what he's got.
Dr. Tony Jones, legal action for sole custody of son Lucas.
Tomorrow in General Hospital.
Tell me, what kind of a man cheats on his wife, learns her every secret, only to use them against her? Tell me about that.
Your uncle does have a conscience. I've seen it. He was so sorry after
After he what?
Tomorrow, incredible volcanoes that could split an island in half. This is Joan London.
And Charles Gibson, wake up in a land of mystical scenery, Iceland, the last of our lands of the midnight sun.
On Good Morning America.